to throw. It's Stockton. Extending the play. Finds his man. It's Bell. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. Gets the first himself. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Hauls it in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here no matter where you are in the field. You can keep this drive going.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
The offense goes as he...
They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Got it set up on the outside.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Belton. There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Stockton. He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Snap in the shotgun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw at Stockton. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of these. 2. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Ready, set. Easy.
Going right to work up top. Stands in and takes the hit. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun. Give on the inside.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going.
Oh, a lot of space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to the big tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Frazier. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups.
It's a running room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Lets it go to the end zone. had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And a big return. Off the play fake on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Dogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Back to pass, it's Stockton. That's caught, it's Branch. Made a defender miss. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Catch in the middle, it's dealt. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away for the first down. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's dealt. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be first and goal. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Wide out trying to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week.